Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I am going to be using Vicki Boutin's, this one right here, All the Good Things papers for this layout. I do have just a few of these papers left and I'm trying to work through several of them just to clear out a little bit of space. I also with this collection had put in this piece of black paper right here. It is a black cardstock that has some dot embossing on it. It's very cool, so I did want to use that, and so I did. I'm going to back my photos on this piece of white. This is an old paper. I had gotten it at a garage sale. And I guess this was back in the day where you would get scrapbook paper that was in different shapes. It's very, very thin. I wasn't scrapbooking back then, so I don't really know a lot about it other than I bought some at a garage sale, so that's how I ended up with them. But I bought them when I didn't know anything about scrapbooking yet. So I am just kind of using the reverse sides to map my photos in at this point, because that's really all I'm going to use them for. So at this point, I do have that graphic paper right there to go as my background. That's not going to stay there. You can see up in the top right hand corner I put the sketch. It is a Creative Scrappers sketch and it is number 223. I do stick to it mostly, somewhat. I do map my photo again on a floral paper and then again on kind of a teal paper. Now these colors, I mean, they all came in the same collection, but like that teal that I'm using as that strip is not exactly the same as what's in the background of the vertical strip with the flowers in it, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it there anyways. I did take the rest of that paper and fussy cut all the flowers out of it. Here I'm trying to decide if there's a different paper I might want to use as my background, and I do end up choosing a different one. I choose this one right there. I pulled that out of a paper pad. It was a hot buy from Michael's. It was a Craftsmith brand, and the paper pad is called Conservatory. Another one of those papers that was in that pad had some butterflies on them, and I did fussy cut out some of those butterflies that I am going to use on this page. So the butterflies and the flowers that I had cut out, I am inking with black soot, and I do ink the papers with black soot as well. So you can see on the sketch how there's like some strips with stars on them. I kind of ignore that a little bit and just put the flowers there. Some I'm going to pop up on foam tape and some I'm just going to glue directly down onto the page. So Vicki Boutin has a new collection out now. It's been out probably for a couple months, but I still haven't purchased any because I still have all of the, well, not olive, but I still had pieces from All the Good Things, and I want to kind of get that used up a little bit so I can get some of her newer stuff. Now her newer stuff, I have noticed there is quite a bit of distressing on it. In my opinion, there's like a lot of brown distressing on it. I don't know if I really love them all, but I am probably going to pick up a couple sheets when I get these other bits used up. You might be seeing more of the Vicki Boutin All the Good Things on my channel. I'm not really sure yet. I'm really behind on videos in that usually when I do my videos, they're done like weeks in advance. And today when I'm doing this, it is Wednesday and this is going up on Saturday. So I'm a couple days in advance now. I don't know what's happening or what's going on with me, but it's taking me a while to get my stuff done. Okay, so you did see that I popped some up on foam tape. Right here I'm using this new glue I got. It's called Art Glitter Glue. Is it called Art Glitter Glue? Art Glitter. Yeah, Art Glitter Glue. I love it. It is so good. I really like this stuff. I am a lover of Scotch quick dry adhesive, but I'm not going to lie. This one does not dry as fast, but I do love it. It's pretty runny though. I saw someone else using it and they had a very thin point on their bottle. And so I asked where she got that thin point at, and she said that when you order it from the website, then you can order the thin points that go on it. I didn't know that. I ordered this from a different company, I didn't go direct. So the thickers that I'm going to be using are the thickers that also came out with All the Good Things. I don't recall what they are called, but I'm making my title Making the Best. These are photos of me and my niece Tiffany and her son Kyron. They came down to visit us, and she had made scheduled a horseback riding on the beach for this specific day. I think it was a Tuesday. And when we were on our way down there, they called to cancel because they were calling for rain. Well, what happened was Matthew was coming in from the west, and we had a tropical storm, something, I don't remember the name, over to the east. So it just was torrential downpours. And I called it Making the Best because even though we were drowned out that day, we still went out and tried to have a good time. Now you can see right there, I did a lot of journaling. I used a white Signo gel pen to do my journaling. I did not draw lines because it was on the black. So it's kind of slanted. Also, not the best idea I've ever had because, as I said before, that black cardstock is embossed with some dots. So it was kind of difficult to write over them. Okay, I also wrote the date on there, and I just wrote our names down at the bottom with the date. Here I'm using that glitter glue to put down my alphas. So this was a fun trip that when her and Kyron came to visit me. This I think are the first photos that I've scrapbooked from that trip, so there will be a couple more. I'm still trying to catch up with our Washington DC trip from April, which I haven't completely done. Right there I put a piece of metal, a metal clip, and it says fun. I put it right there. You saw me just now touch it to the left hand side of that top flower. I was going through some of the embellishments that I have in this baggie that are Vicki Boutin, and also I went through some of the enamel pieces, and I didn't see any I really wanted to use. Here I'm pulling out those Halloween gems, still working on them. I'm going to scatter those around the page. I am going to have to use some adhesive to put those down as well. I will cut away to glue those. So after I put down these gems, I'm going to pull out the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Gold and give that a splatter around the page because I did use that gold clip that says fun on it, so I needed to have a little bit more gold. Didn't have to, but kind of I wanted to. So I am going to go ahead and splash that down around the page. After that, I don't do anything else to this layout. I do like it. I did stick semi-close to the sketch. I like it. It's not my favorite, but it was fun to make. Love the fussy cutting because I love to fussy cut still. That hasn't changed yet. And I am really happy that I have all that journaling on there. So guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.